Imagine this. You're falling toward Earth at over 40,000 kilometers per hour. Outside your window, the air isn't air anymore. It's fire. The temperature rises beyond 2,700 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt metal in seconds. Then suddenly, silence. No communication, no help, no second chances. For 4 minutes, you are completely alone. And those 4 minutes decide whether you live or disappear forever. In April 2026, 4 astronauts left Earth on a mission humanity hasn't attempted in over 50 years. Not just to orbit, not just to the International Space Station, but beyond, toward the Moon. This is Artemis II, the first crewed mission to leave low Earth orbit since 1972. 4 humans representing a new era, the first woman beyond Earth orbit, the first black astronaut on a lunar mission, the first Canadian to travel this far, and a commander trusted with all their lives. They travel farther than any human in history. But here's the truth no one talks about. Getting there is the easy part. Coming back is where everything goes wrong. Space is silent, beautiful, peaceful, but Earth fights back. When Orion returns, it doesn't gently glide home. It slams into the atmosphere at speeds faster than anything humans have ever experienced. At that speed, air molecules can't move out of the way. They compress, they heat up, they turn into plasma. A glowing shell of fire wraps around the spacecraft. And in that moment, all signals die. Mission Control sees nothing, hears nothing, knows nothing. For 4 minutes, the crew vanishes. There is only one thing standing between the astronauts and instant death: a heat shield, not made to survive, but made to burn. Layer by layer, it destroys itself on purpose, absorbing heat, breaking apart, carrying energy away. This technology dates back to Apollo, and it worked perfectly, every time, until it didn't. During the last test mission, engineers found something terrifying. The shield didn't fail, but it didn't behave predictably either. Chunks broke off, cracks formed, material tore away in ways no simulation had predicted. It still protected the spacecraft, but no one could say how close it came to failure. And that uncertainty, that's what keeps engineers awake at night. NASA had a choice: delay the mission for years or fly anyway. They chose to fly, but with one major change: no more skip re-entry, no second chance, no bounce. This time, Orion will come in steeper, faster, hotter, shorter exposure, higher stress, more risk. Because sometimes in space, the safer path doesn't exist. And then it happens. The final descent. The plasma builds. The radio cuts out. Mission Control goes dark. Inside the capsule, the crew feels the pressure, the heat, the vibration. There's nothing to do but wait. No one can help them. No one can hear them. For 4 minutes, it's just humans versus physics. If they survive, the moon becomes reachable again. Future missions launch. Humans return to the lunar surface, maybe even go beyond. But if something goes wrong, everything stops again. So here's the question. When technology isn't perfect, when the risks are known, when failure means silence forever, would you still go?